Venom or Caesar or Venom versus
I think Venom every time.
Venom every time?
Yeah.
I think Caesar would slap out of Venom for about...
You've worked on like with Joss Whedon and Ryan Coogler, so was there anything about your experience in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that you could bring to this film?
Do you know, it didn't really cross my mind that I was going to be bringing anything to this universe, because it felt like it was its really own thing for me when I came on. It had its own complete identity, and I mean, obviously, I'm standing on the shoulders of the giants of the last movie, and what excited me about it was just to see that relationship that had developed and go, okay, well, where are we now, and where do we want to take it? And Kelly Marcel's script and Tom and Kelly's story, just led it into this. It felt very complete, on the very first reading the script, and when Tom asked me to direct, and I loved the fact that it swims in the darker end of the pool, and you have the ability to be kind of truthful and real and emotional and comedic, and have this lovely relationship that's like an odd couple relationship, and then a villain that is from a dysfunctional family, which ties into kind of Eddie Brock's past, and it just felt its own complete thing, and then the challenge with that was to get the tone right and sort of celebrate the tone from the first movie, but then take it on and kind of expand, and then it's got this lovely sort of 80s-ish feel as well.
I think that you brought something which we couldn't only have dreamt of, to be fair, with Bob as well, and the lighting and the tonality of making the movie feel epic and a big stage and a beautiful. The first was frenetic and it was engaging. For me, I enjoyed it, and Matty Livertique did as a DOP, how he moved the camera. There's some frenetic energy about it. But this film sit back with a level of confidence that the first one, I don't feel, I really enjoyed the first one. The second one for me is really special because it's very much a confidence in the movie, and I feel a stronger story, and with lots of moving parts. And I think what you brought to that vision-wise is an epic movie, and established a sort of classic element to it as well. I think you brought your own specific signature to it, which is not something that I've seen before.
You didn't pay to say that.
I did actually. It was quite expensive.
No, I am being paid to say
We are.
But I mean that.
There's a lot of killing. Could you see it kind of having a far more kind of viscerally violent form?
I think the excitement is to be able to bring it to a massive audience and yet make them feel like they've, that the feel of it is like it is a lot darker than we. I think we pushed it about as far as we could possibly go, actually, without it.
And even in the trailer, I think with the time in San Quentin.
Yeah.
You present plate early.
Yeah.
And say, listen, look, there's some elements of this which are dark, which are gratuitous in some aspect of like that Carnage is vile. But I think Andy's absolutely right. You have a template where you have to reach as many people as possible, and these are the rules of engagement in such of making movies for box office, for cinematic experience. You want as many people to go out and experience an event as possible. So I think as much as the IP holds the ability to go as deeply dark and visceral as you want to, and we are more than capable of taking it there. I don't think it's the right thing to do.
I feels like you've responded to the popular view that Venom is an LGBTQ icon. Was that on purpose?
That was something that you were very...
I think we're influenced by what works from the first, and also what's encouraging about. If it's, I think, we had a lot of feedback from a lot of different people, on the first one, and we filled and flowed with whatever aspect or anybody thought was enjoyable of the first, and try to roll it into the second, because ultimately it's about entertaining people and giving people some joy, and having something to celebrate and go out and be entertained by it. That has purposes as well as being fun.
So obviously this is based on a lethal protector kind of storyline. So Tom, as you were part of the story writing process, were there any particular Marvel storylines that you're working from? Yeah,
there's like an amalgamation of different scenarios within Venom 2, There Be Carnage, which are comic based. And then also we have to pick up from the first movie and develop those characters, and we had to have a look at what worked and what did not work from the first, what we thought subjectively, and incorporate a collage of the two.